You have forced my hand at this point. Because if I don't go and see this through to its conclusion, I know you're going to go to the police department and file a complaint on me. I'm not going to write you tickets, but the only reason I'm not writing you tickets is because I'm out of tickets right now. Okay, otherwise you would be receiving a citation.
For what? What would be the citation? I'm just curious.
Disregarding traffic control device.
On private property?
Yes.
Okay.
One, I don't appreciate the attitude. You want to go to jail? You want to go to jail?
So
you want to go to jail? You could go to jail for this.
I'll look that law up on private property too. I don't believe you have the authority to do anything here on this parking lot like that.
These behaviors that are unsafe and put people at risk.
So
you don't feel like you did anything wrong.
Something that's possible they may do in the future. So now we're playing Jean-Claude Van Damme future cop, and you need to stop me from something I may do in the future. That's now your position.
Go ahead and put your hands on me.
Wow. Do we really need to do this, Harold?
I mean, I didn't think we did. I mean, you wanted to sit here and argue with me. You have forced my hand at this point. Because if I don't go and see this through to its conclusion, I know you're going to go to the police department and file a complaint on me.
Hey, I'm looking for Texas City Police Department.
You reached him?
Is Officer Harold in?
No, he won't be back until Monday morning.
Okay, is there a supervisor of his that I could give a accommodation to?
Yeah, hang on just a second, okay? I'll have to transfer you over to their extension and you can leave a message.
Hey, this is Jamesfreeman. I was just calling to give a compliment to Officer Harold in unit number 32. I just saw him dealing with that crazy chiropractor who thought that he could just cut across parking spaces and then argue with a police officer. I was absolutely shocked at that chiropractor's behavior and wanted to say thank you to Officer Harold. My favorite part was how he arrested him for something that the chiropractor might do in the future.
So you don't feel like you did anything wrong.
Something that's possible they may do in the future. So now we're playing Jean-Claude Van Damme future cop, and you need to stop me from something I may do in the future. That's now your position.
I think that that's a really great idea. I think it's proactive policing to arrest people not for what they've done, but for what they might do. And if you could give me a call back, I'd like to talk with you about some potential programs that we could start, maybe some legislation that we could push through. Since we know that most crimes are committed by lower class citizens, we could just actually start arresting babies in the hospital as soon as they're born to lower class mothers. And if that's not proactive policing, I don't know what is. I know it's a great idea. Give me a call. We can talk details. All right. Thank you all so much. Hail Hitler. Hey guys, this is video of a Texas City, Texas police officer pulling somebody over inside of a Buc-ee's parking lot on April 19th, 2023 for allegedly driving too fast through the parking lot.
Before I'm stepping out of traffic at Buc-ee's. Don't walk up to my car, please. What? Don't walk up to my car, please. Hey man, you can't drive through the parking lot like that. You got your driver's license insurance? Any weapons in the car I need to worry about?
Oh, man.
Ford, did you catch my traffic? Is there any particular reason why you felt you needed to come through the parking lot like that?
I didn't think I did anything wrong. I just came over to get gas.
You were speeding and you cut through parking spaces. You know you can't do that.
Insurance will be confirmed on Robert.
I didn't think I was doing anything, man.
I mean, you whooped around.
Coming to get gas.
Yep. Oh, are we going to go back and forth or are you just going to...
You asked me a question. You want me to answer it or not? I'm not...
Okay.
If anything, I thought I was going even slower than normal.
No, sir.
Normally people don't even park where you park, and that's the direct path to the gas pumps.
Through the parking spaces is the direct path.
I do realize that. I know that there's parking spaces there.
And you almost hit that car that was turning right there. I was watching, man. As soon as you cut in front of me like that, I was like looking and I watched it happen. So
I come here every day. There's almost never, ever, ever anybody. You were sitting there this morning. Now, last week for about 3 days, someone was parking there. But if I come here 365 days a year, which I do, there's someone sitting there maybe 10 times. So there's never, ever a car there. So yeah, I go through there because it's the straight path from the entryway to here, which is what you're going to see everybody else do it. But I mean, you know, I hear you, man. I got it. To you, it looked like I was going fast. To me, I thought I was going even slower than normal because I didn't want to get too close to you.
The disrespectful policy enforcer goes back to his car, plays on his computer for a minute, and then returns. It's important to note that most transportation codes in Texas are not applicable on private property, with the exception of one that says that you cannot cut through a parking lot to avoid an intersection or a traffic light, and also reckless driving.
Okay. So,
I'm not kidding you either, man. I come here every day, dude.
Look, I'm not.
I send pictures of my wife the price of the gas here every
Right.
day when I come through.
Okay, look.
So, anyway.
Here's the deal, man. Okay, I'm not gonna go back and forth and all that. I'm not gonna write you tickets, but the only reason I'm not writing you tickets is because I'm out of tickets right now. Okay, otherwise you would be receiving a citation.
For what? What did the citation? I'm just curious.
Disregarding traffic control device.
On private property?
Yes.
Okay.
You still can't do that. It's still illegal.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm not gonna write you a ticket.
I hear you, man. I understand.
I don't appreciate the attitude. Two, I get it. You're upset. Nobody likes cops pulling up on them. Nobody likes it. Okay, but you know you did wrong. You know you're not supposed to cut through the parking lot. And instead of being like, "Oh yeah, I messed up. Sorry, it won't happen again," you want to sit here and go back and forth with me, right?
There's a lot better things than this to be doing for you. Man,
You're right. I was working on a report.
You can be over here, and there's people right now running 90 miles an hour on the thing.
You want to go to jail?
So
you want to go to jail? You could go to jail for this.
you can do what you want to do. I can't stop.
I don't want to take you to jail.
No.
That is definitely a waste of my time. Okay, but the attitude is not necessary.
I agree.
That's on your part, sir. I haven't been rude to you at all.
That's fine.
I have a camera on. I can't be rude to you.
Okay. All right.
I will get in trouble. You go file a complaint. Based on my behavior, they will decide whether or not to get me in trouble. Write me up.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that. We're good, man.
Okay. All right, well, I'll make sure that I'm there all the time. If I see it happen again, then we'll go from there, okay?
Okay.
All right?
I'll look that law up on private property, too. I don't believe you have the authority to do anything here on this parking lot like that.
I could also take you to jail for Class B reckless driving. Or Class A reckless driving. Because you did almost hit that car.
I didn't almost hit anybody. I was nowhere near. There's cameras everywhere. You can do what you want to do, Harold. I can't stop you. If you want to be this way, then that's up to you. I'm trying to be a reasonable person.
Are you having a bad day, sir? Is there a reason why you're acting like
I'm
this?
having a bad day because you're
to
doing this to me.
Have I raised my voice to you at all, sir? You're the only one who's getting upset.
I'm upset because I think this is ridiculous. I think this whole thing is ridiculous. I think it's ridiculous.
What do you think is ridiculous?
That we're even talking about nothing happened. And here we are talking, and you're threatening to take me to jail.
No,
and so I shouldn't be getting upset?
I don't call it a threat, sir.
No, it's a threat. That is a threat. You're threatening me under color of law now to take something on private property, which I don't believe you even have the authority to do.
It's a dictionary term, sir.
Okay.
It comes from black laws.
No, it's not. It's a
Dictionary.
Class A misdemeanor for you to threaten or arrest me over something that you know is not really true. But that's okay.
What's the penal code on that, sir?
Trust me. That's okay.
Trust you.
Okay. We're good.
Trust you.
We're good.
I don't feel like we are. I feel like this is this is a problem.
How is it a problem?
I feel like you're going to continue to commit these behaviors that are unsafe and put people at risk.
So
you don't feel like you did anything
for
wrong.
Something that's possible they may do in the future. So now we're playing Jean-Claude Van Damme Future Cop, and you need to stop me from something I may do in the future. That's now your position. You're feeling like you should take action because maybe sometime in the future I might possibly continue to do something. Come on.
What is the law designed to do, sir?
Oh, I know you want
designed
compliance.
to stop people from doing things that they're not
voluntary
supposed
compliance.
to be doing.
I know you want voluntary compliance.
Okay, go ahead and put your hands on the command.
Wow.
1717 Wayside Drive, female. One who may fall with a gray shirt and a white undershirt with sandal pants, black hat. The other male's going to be a little bit shorter with a black shirt, black loose-fitting pants. Just kicked in the front door.
We'll do this a different way then.
I have an injury on my left arm.
Would you like 2 sets of handcuffs?
No, my head hurts.
Okay, we can do 2
There's a big
sets of
scar
handcuffs.
right there, God.
I know, we can do 2 sets of handcuffs.
Cannot believe you're doing this.
Well, sir, I'm concerned that you're going to continue to do this unsafe behavior. So,
I'm familiar
Have a seat.
with the residence. Has no water.
You want 2 sets of handcuffs?
This hurts, man. It hurts.
I can do 2 sets of handcuffs. You
I
want to do 2
cannot
sets?
believe that you're doing this, dude.
Well, I mean, it didn't have to go this way.
No, it never did. None of this ever needed to happen, I don't believe.
Okay, well, I disagree with you.
Okay, I know.
What would you like me to do with your car? You want to call somebody or do I tow it?
Do we really need to do this, Harold?
I mean, I didn't think we did.
I didn't think we did either, sir. Man.
Okay, but I mean, you wanted to sit here and argue with me about what I observed with my own eyes. Okay, I'll go get a copy of the video.
I didn't think we were close, Harold, at all. I didn't
Not
think
me.
I was close
You
to
didn't
anyone.
hit.
No,
Almost
you're
knew
talking
you
about the
hit
white
another
truck.
vehicle. Yes, you even know what truck I was talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, so
What? I didn't think we were close, sir. I really didn't.
no, you were very close. They had to slam on their brakes. I watched it happen. Okay, you came flying through the parking lot. Okay? So what are we going to do about the car?
I didn't think I was going that far.
You certainly were, sir. You definitely were. Okay? You definitely were. Okay, so what are we going to do with the car? I don't want to tow it because that'd be being a real dick, and I'm trying not to be the dick. Okay, what would you like me to do with the car, sir? I'm going to ask one more time, and then I'm going to have to have it towed.
Can we back this down, dude? Can we cool off here, please? I'm sorry. I will.
You have forced my hand at this point.
will.
Because if I don't go and see this through to its conclusion, I know you're going to go to the police department and file a complaint on me.
I'm not
Now, the
gonna do
complaint's
that,
not
sir.
going to do anything because I have it all on video. Everything is recorded. I don't talk to anyone in the public unless I have my camera on. Okay?
I'm not gonna go
So-
complain to Harold at all. I'm just a little upset because I really, honestly,
Sir, I watched it happen. I was working on a report.
From my
I
point of view,
definitely have better things to do.
I didn't think that I did anything, Harold.
We're gonna put another one on so you're back to the herd. He came, so I was sitting right there, and he came through the parking lot and cut through all the spaces. And he came through so fast and whooped into here, and there was a white truck. The white truck had to slam on its brakes. So I come over here. I was just gonna be like, hey man, chill out. Like, chill out, don't be like that. But he wanted to go back and forth and argue with me and give me all kinds of stuff. And like, I didn't have any tickets and I didn't grab a rider this morning. So I was like, man, look, it didn't have to go this way. He kept going back and forth, back and forth. So I was like, all right, let's go. I don't know this guy at all. I don't know anything about him. But he kept wanting to go back and forth and argue. And I was like, if I had a ticket book, I'd have just written him a ticket. You have a rider?
I have paper tickets.
You have paper tickets? That's what I'd rather do.
Okay, yeah.
That's what I'd rather do. Okay, we're gonna do this a different way. So the other officer has a ticket book he's gonna let me use. You're gonna be receiving a citation, okay? And because I think going to jail is a bit excessive. But, well, I agree with you, but I didn't have another option. I don't have another ticket book, and I don't have a ticket writer with me. So we're gonna do it that way, okay? Step out for me. Take your stuff, son.
God almighty.
Take your time.
Tighten up. Oh my God.
Well, they're
Dude,
coming.
listen to that. It presses that scar, man, it hurts. Well, motorcycle.
Turn this way. Okay, I see you sign right here. It's not a
Hey,
mission
look,
of guilt.
repeat your last?
Mr. Scholl is no longer in custody. It's not an admission of guilt, it's just a promise you'll contact the court on or before the date and time that's written on here. You can contact the court at the bottom here, the information's there, and also up there. Free to go, sir.
You probably already know what I think, but what do you think? Did this guy get thrown in the back of a cop car because he did something illegal or because he triggered a cop's ego? Let me know in the comments below. Also, don't forget to check out the merch store. There's a whole bunch of awesome designs in there for you, including this brand new one, Tank Top versus Wife Beater. And remember, for the next 5 or 6 days, you can get 10% off on this merch design by using promo code DEPCOOK in honor of Deputy Cook at the Valencia Police Department, an alleged wife beater.